Hello, and thank you for taking your valuable time to watch this video. If you're watching this video, I hope you have seen the previous video on how we are working directly with the New Filipino Generation Welfare Foundation. If you haven't, please ask the person who sent you this one to share that one with you as well. You will be happy that you did. I'm sure you have seen many business opportunity videos and presentations. Let me assure you, this one is very different. The simple fact that we are working on helping the charity should make that very clear. Please take the time to watch this video entirely. We've all seen presentations filled with hype to get you excited about the product or the opportunity. There is no hype involved here, just a great opportunity and common sense approach to making money. And in this strategy, the main focus is to aid the New Filipino Generation Welfare Foundation. Allow me to introduce you to DLC Philippines Share Economy. DLC stands for Diamond Lifestyle Corporation. DLC is a company that originates in Taiwan. They began operations in Philippines in 2010. The main office is located in Quezon City, Manila. They also have a satellite office in Iloilo. The company offers a wide variety of products: healthcare products, dietary supplements, skincare products, personal grooming products, and a unique line of eco-friendly cleaning products, as I introduced to you in the previous video. All of the products are FDA approved and made of the very best ingredients from around the world. The products are truly world-class quality, because only the best from around the world are used in making each one. The founder of DLC, Mr. Eddie Chai, in 2009, he decided it was time to make some much-needed changes in the home-based business industry. He began his career in multi-level marketing over 30 years ago with the #1 company in the industry, Amway. During his time there, he developed a team that created 2 Crown Ambassadors. That is the second highest rank in that company. That alone is a major achievement in the industry. He was offered and accepted a marketing director's position with a company called Forever Living Products. Most of us have heard of Forever Living Products as well. During his time there, 24 years, he built a team in excess of 3 million distributors. He retired from the company and still has a very loyal following in both of those companies. His philosophy in business is the foundation of his success. He believes that people need 3 things to be successful: love of God, leadership, and learning. He gives freely of all of these in his abundance. To quote Mr. Chai, "I cannot spend 1/3 of my money. It's time to give back to the industry that made me so successful." He founded Diamond Lifestyle Corporation with one goal: to give people the best opportunity to become successful, period. To do this, he needed to create a system without the tricks companies use to take advantage of people, and also that prevents the games that seasoned marketers use to take advantage of the company system and their teams. In short, he wanted a system that is honest and rewards people generously for their work. In this presentation, you will see that he has accomplished his goals. Eddie's vision. Mr. Chai sees that if more people were earning more at the lower levels, they would be less likely to quit and in turn become more successful. He understands that the structure had to change to make that possible. He decided to reduce owner profits, pay more to the distributors at the lower levels, throw away the 80-20 rule, and I'll explain the 80-20 rule more in detail in a few minutes. He wanted to create a company that developed leaders, a truly unlimited system, and get rid of all the tricks and games that companies use that prevent success. My personal vision, Robert Meredith, regarding the New Filipino Generation Welfare Foundation Incorporated, is to use the power of this system to make NPGWIF independent of the need for outside donations by creating teams of supporters to provide everything the charity needs for its outreach operations. Of course, the charity will still continue to seek donations other than what we generate in DLC, but those can be used to grow the foundation and increase services for the people. You, the donors and volunteers, can play a vital role in accomplishing this mission Mr. Chai has provided the system. I will provide my 25 years of experience in this industry to guide and develop you through the system to benefit the charity and everyone involved. So let's take a look at how this works and how you can be part of the most incredible approach to fundraising you have ever seen. Why does network marketing seem so difficult? With most companies, in order to be successful, you'll need a large team of people and a large volume of sales. That can take between 5 and 10 years to achieve. There is usually a lack of teamwork and a lack of vision. Obviously, I have a very unique vision with this system. No one is truly helping others understand how to do this business successfully. I don't want you doing the same things that you see everyone else doing. It does not work. Leaders are not being taught to be or expected to be leaders. You, the people working with NPGWFI, already have the leadership inside of you. I will show you how to apply that leadership to this so that we can help more people. In this industry, there is a huge "it's all about me" attitude. It's fair to say that you don't have that problem. You are already showing how much you care about other people. We all need more of that attitude in every part of our lives. So we have erased the problems. The only thing we need now is your efforts. Let's discuss for a moment how network marketing companies determine what to pay their people. Most companies in the industry use the 1/3, 1/3, 1/3 principle. That means 1/3 of the company's profits goes to pay salaries of the staff, rent for buildings, offices, licenses, things of that nature, their taxes, etc. 1/3 is divided between the distributors, and that is based on their personal rank or achievement level in the company. And the other third goes directly into the owner's pocket. This model has created many billionaire business owners, but it's created so many more people who have failed and feel as if they were scammed by an industry that is supposed to help them become successful. But why do so many fail? Well, as I mentioned before, the 80-20 rule, let's take a look at what that actually means. Only 20% of the distributors in these companies can earn at the highest level. The remaining 80% are simply charity workers. They are there to earn the money to pay the top 20%. Why? Well, using the 1/3, 1/3 principle, if more than 20% are earning at the highest level, the company cannot afford to pay everyone the amazing money they promised in their presentations. More than 20% means either the owner has to reduce his or her profits, and they do not want to do that, or they can reduce the amount they are paying their top earners. That obviously would upset those earners, and they would likely go to another company. So the company does all they can to protect this rule. They heavily hype the top earners as superstars in the industry. Those superstars have one role: to keep you convinced for as long as possible that you too can achieve their level of success. They excite you week after week and month after month, but they never actually teach you anything that will help you build a team of your own. It's all hype. They are protecting their income. If you become successful, they know you will be taking a piece of their pie. They are aware that some people have the skills already necessary to become successful. They will be joining the 20%. They don't want to teach everyone and ultimately hurt themselves. How do companies determine what to pay you for? Now, if you look at this example, you'll see that I used a pyramid to indicate the company. Most companies are going to tell you, oh, we're not a pyramid. Well, actually they are. Everything is a pyramid. It's simply a business structure. If you think about the government of the Philippines, it is in fact a pyramid. If you think about your children's school or the place where you work today, also pyramids. A pyramid is an organizational structure. A scam is described as a company that takes advantage of people. All companies pay people based on their personal and their group's production. So imagine this is you in a company right here at the top of your own personal pyramid, and you're getting paid from your production and that a percentage of that of your group. By itself, this system requires you to have a huge team and a large volume of sales to become successful. It can easily take 5 years or more to achieve. Most people will quit long before they achieve financial success. The New Filipino Generation Welfare Foundation Incorporated cannot wait 5 years. We need to get people there quickly. This is called the Ultimate Infinity Plan. This is Eddie Chai's system. Yes, Mr. Chai developed a system that not only pays you for you and your group's production, but also pays you for the entire company's production. Yes, you can be paid for the production of everyone in the company, not just your team, but other teams all across the country. Success and stability no longer requires that you personally have a huge team or that you personally have a large volume of sales, and it doesn't take years to achieve. You might ask yourself, well, how is that even possible? Mr. Chai decided that owner greed had to replace distributor ownership. No longer does the owner take 1/3. Yes, the company still has to pay its bills to stay in business. We cannot prevent that. But now the distributors are earning over 60% of the company's profits. In business, if you are getting more than 50% of the profit, you own it. In DLC, the distributors actually own the company. Let's take a look at how the Ultimate Infinity Plan works. Instead of a binary, we use what's known as a stair-step system. First thing you need to know is the sales cycle, the pay cycle, are semi-monthly, from the 1st to the 15th of every month, and then from the 16th through the end of the month. In order to get paid, you must first achieve 500 PV in a pay cycle. PV is the points assigned to each product. For example, our True Bio Natural Laundry Powder has a point value of 23.84. Revitalized Firming and Eye Lifting Serum has a PV of 73.76. If you purchased or sold one of each of these products, you would now have 97.6 PV credited to you. Personal use is the #1 way to achieve your PV every pay cycle. It keeps you from having to hunt for retail customers. Why buy the products you are already using today from a retail outlet when you can simply buy them from yourself and get paid to do so? Are they more expensive than what you are paying now at SM? Yes, they are. But when was the last time that SM Mall sent you a check? And you're not going to find this quality of products at your local retail outlets. Now, once you have achieved 500 PV in a pay cycle, you are paid at 6% of your production and your group's production. This is what your organization might look like to achieve 500 PV. Understand that 1 PV equals 25 pesos. 500 PV times 25 is 12,500 pesos. 6% of that will pay you 750 pesos. That obviously is not life-changing money, but it does offset the majority of the cost that you spent above what you're paying at your retail outlet. The #1 way to achieve your PV is personal use of products. Change your brands of products that you're already using today. The #2 way is retail sales. Customers, friends, or family that would like to use the products. And sponsoring. You also earn PV when someone joins you. So, let's look at this. You are the red circle and you have purchased or sold 100 PV personally. Please understand, 100 PV is Rob Meredith's personal strategy. The company's minimum is 40 PV. But if you're doing 40 PV yourself and all of your team, it takes longer to grow. I use 100 PV because it is achievable and you grow much faster. Once you attain 500 PV, you're paid at 6% and you will never fall below that, regardless of your weekly production. Each of the yellow circles represent people you have shared the opportunity with, and they see the same vision that you do. A common sense method to earn money by simply changing where you purchase the things you already use. So they decided to get started with a 100 PV starter package. We will discuss the options to get started later in the presentation. Sponsoring new distributors is a great way to achieve your PV. Retail sales also helps achieve your PV. But retail customers are not personally committed to the purchase. People who are members are, because it benefits them personally. Your personal production added to the package equals 500 PV total. You are now paid at 6%. So hopefully you're not excited about 750 pesos. But like I said, it does cover the slightly higher cost of the products. So now you are getting better quality products at no additional expense to you, and you are building your business. The next level that you will get is 15%. Here you need 1000 PV in a 15-day pay cycle to achieve it. If you miss 1000, you will still be paid at 6%. As your team grows, your PV production will grow. So at this level, it's quite likely that some of your members who joined you will be earning at the 6% level. On those, you will earn the difference between of 9%, the difference between 6 and 15. Let's take a look at that. This is you, again, still only doing 100 PV. But the first person you sponsored has now achieved 6% by signing up 4 people. Means he or she will be paid at 6%. You're at 15%. The difference between 15% and 6% is 9. So you are personally paid 9% off of this group. This group has yet to attain 6%. So you're getting the full 15% here, the full 15% here, and the full 15% off of your personal purchases. As your team continues to grow, you will achieve 2000 PV. To get paid at 21%, you have to have 2000. This is the way that could look. You're still only doing 100 PV, but you have more groups now at the 6%. So you're getting a 15% override on these three, 21% override on yourself, and 21% override on these products. If you miss 2000 PV, but are still over 1000, you will get paid at 15%. %24 is the highest level as a distributor. To achieve this level, you will need 4000 PV in a pay cycle. Overrides are still the same formula. You get paid the difference between your group PV and the full 24% on your personal PV, and groups who have not yet achieved 6%. Let's take a look at that. Now it's starting to really grow. Your leaders are taking control and really moving your business along. Trust me, this is an amazing thing. You see, your first person is now performing at 2000 PV. In this example, you did 200 PV personally. I just shared that example to show you you aren't limited to 100 PV. You can use as many products as you like. When you achieve 4000 PV, you become what we call a Super 4000 PV distributor. This is a wonderful thing because now you get to participate in a percentage of national sales volume. You are growing now. Yes, you still get your overrides on your groups, but in addition, you will get to share in 10% of the national sales volume that the company has set aside to reward those at this level. That bonus is 10,000 pesos every pay cycle, provided you continue to perform at 4,000. Once you keep the 4,000 production for 5 of 6 pay cycles in the same quarter, you become a manager. The pay cycles are twice a month, and every quarter has 6 pay cycles. Our quarters are January to March, April to June, July to September, and October to December. So you're still getting your overrides. Overrides at 4,000 are about 9,000 every 2 weeks. But now you are getting an additional 10,000 off of everything in the company every 2 weeks. At here, your estimated income is around 38,000 pesos. Again, not necessarily life-changing money, but you can do a lot more with this now. After you've become a manager, your people are going to want to achieve the same level that you have as well. So you're going to have the first person you sponsor become a manager, and that is a wonderful thing. When one of the people you sponsored reaches 4,000 PV, you will lose your override on their group. You are both at 24%, so there isn't anything left after they get paid. Believe it or not, this is a wonderful thing, because once they achieve the manager rank by holding 4,000 PV every 2 weeks, you become what is known as a level 1 manager. Eddie set aside 6% of the national sales, everything sold in the country, to be shared between all level 1 managers. Now you still need to produce 4,000 PV after the loss of this manager to still get this one. But now you're getting an additional bonus every 2 weeks of 10,000. Now your income is between 50,000 and 100,000 pesos every month. Before we continue, let me explain. These numbers are about to grow very big, very fast. That is the power of this system. I do not want you to think that this is something that you're going to invest money into and become wealthy. That is not how this works. We build teams, and through those teams, we move products. So this is work. It does not happen overnight, but it does happen. So as we continue, your second person becomes a manager. Again, you lose their PV. Now at this level, you're only required to have 500 PV as your group to earn this bonus, which is 12,000. But to keep the original 10,000 at the 4,000 level, you have to either have 2,000 PV in non-manager legs to qualify for 50% of it, and 4,000 to get 100%. This bonus is 12,000 every 2 weeks. Now your income is between 70,000 and 150,000. More manager legs equals more money. Congratulations. Your third person is now a manager. This is a wonderful thing because Eddie has set aside an additional 5% of national sales volume to be paid to managers who qualify. The bonus will add 40,000 pesos per pay cycle to your monthly income. Now your monthly income is between 150,000 and 500,000 pesos. This is how we motivate people to develop themselves into those leadership roles. Your team's going to continue to grow, and finally your fourth person has become a manager. Now, all 4 of the people you personally sponsored are managers. You've done very well, and you will be rewarded. For level 4 managers, Eddie set aside an additional 1.5% for all level 4 managers to share. You still have the requirement of 2,000 PV for a half share and 4,000 PV for a full share of the original Super 4,000 bonus of 10,000 pesos. But your bonus for this level is estimated at 50,000 pesos per pay cycle. Your estimated monthly income at this level is now between 300,000 and 1 million. Yes, that's monthly. But we are not finished yet. Everyone who qualifies for semi-monthly profit sharing is eligible for quarterly profit sharing, as long as they meet the requirements for 5 of 6 pay cycles in that quarter. January through March, April through June, July through September, and October through December. The company has set aside 8% of quarterly sales to be divided between the following levels. Super 4000s managers and level 1 managers all participate in 3% of national sales quarterly. Level 2 managers participate in an additional 2%. Level 3 managers, 2%. Level 4 managers, 1%. Understand that quarterly profit sharing bonuses for levels 2 through 4 assume 12 million pesos in sales quarterly. Travel incentive. Every company has a travel incentive. Eddie set aside 1% of national sales for those that qualify. In order to qualify, you must qualify for quarterly profit sharing every quarter in the calendar year. Super 4000s, managers, and level 1 managers are invited. Level 2 and above will have their spouses included. International travel, tourism, experience other cultures for free, intense training by company leaders, and share your own personal experiences. For me, as I said before, I've been in this industry for 25 years. My biggest benefit that I've ever received from all of these trips that I've been on is simply being able to talk to the people who are at the next level, the ones that are where I want to be next. They share their skills, they share their advice, and they guide you. That's why this profit sharing is so powerful. Everyone is focused on you personally being successful. The more successful you are, the bigger the pie is that everyone shares. At 60.5% payout of company profit, no other company can match the performance of DLC. Obviously, the products are important, and no expense has been spared finding the very best products and ingredients from around the world. This is called global sourcing. For example, the very best black garlic in the world comes from Japan. That's where Eddie imports the black garlic from. Spirulina, the purest spirulina made only with purified water, comes from California. Fish oil, which is great for cholesterol, the very purest, comes from Canada. Vitamin B complex from the Netherlands. Soybean germ from Switzerland. No one can compare to Eddie Chai's products. The Antrodia cinnamomea, that is a mushroom that grows in Taiwan. So the coffee and the health supplements from that mushroom are from Taiwan. The natural bioenzyme, which is the cleaning products we discussed in the previous video, also come from Taiwan. The red yeast rice, the very best, comes from Taiwan, so that's where Eddie gets it from. So how do you get started? Well, as with any other networking company, you register with a starter package. The starter package, as you can see from the examples here, are an assortment of all of the products that the company has. Different packages contain different product collections. Package C's, D, and E are all our coffee products. Now, our coffees contain the Antrodia cinnamomea that comes from Taiwan. Unless you're a person who is absolutely crazy about coffee, or you have a broad range of people that you know that are crazy about coffee, I would not consider these to be your best investment. This package here, the 14,500 package 250 PV, the biggest benefits to a person with this package is the broader assortment of products, plus the fact that it comes with 2 additional accounts. DLC is not a company that requires you to have multiple accounts to earn at the top level. This is an option. This option is for people that can handle managing 3 accounts, usually experienced marketers. So if you can handle that strategy, this package would be beneficial for you. But the truth is, with any of these 5,999 packages, if you sponsor 3 people in any pay cycle, any one pay cycle, you sponsor 3 people, you will automatically get those 2 free accounts. With DLC, those accounts are not necessary. It's unlimited because you can sponsor as many people as you personally like. So if you want to use this strategy, I will be more than happy to teach you how to do it. I am personally applying it. But for most people, I would suggest Package A or Package B. The reduced cost and still a good selection of the products. The biggest difference between these 2 packages is this package here has spirulina. Spirulina is worldly regarded as the #1 overall healthcare supplement that you can take. This one has our natural bioenzyme. The bioenzyme is a cleanse for people that have digestive issues. So based on your own personal needs, you would select one of these 2. Now the rest of the products are the same. We have the Gugo shampoo, the 3-in-1, the 2-in-1, and the black coffee, aloe vera and honey nourishing conditioner, the tooth gel, the toothbrushes, a product brochure, And there's also, with all of these packages, a digital coupon for you worth 4,000 pesos. But those products are selected by the company. The person who sponsored you will also get a digital coupon worth 2,000. Again, those products are selected by the company. With these packages at $59.99, there is also a 1,000 referral bonus. So for example, you sponsor someone that selects one of these packages, you will receive a 1,000 peso referral bonus. There is no referral bonus with this package. All packages come with 25,000 pesos worth of accidental death insurance from Sun Life Financial. Our plan, what we're talking about, is simple for those who wish to participate. I will be assisting Mr. Jing Fausto to begin building teams with the officers throughout the charity. I am building teams with volunteers and donors and those not yet associated with NPGWIF. For ethical reasons, registered volunteers should not be on the team with the officers. The impact would ultimately be the officers benefiting financially from the charity, and that could have the impression of inappropriate influence. The last thing we want to do is ever cast a shadow on the charity. The most important thing is that we are all on the same mission, and we are all working towards the same goal. It is not my goal for you personally to become a dedicated network marketer. If that is something you want to do, I will be more than happy to help you. I only need you to focus on a few simple tasks. Number 1. Select a package and get registered. I will walk you through the process and show you how to do it for others. Use or sell a minimum of 40 PV every 2 weeks. Remember, 40 is the company's minimum. I prefer with my strategy that you achieve 100. It's much faster. At 40 PV, to become a manager, you need 100 people beneath you earning 40 PV. At 100 PV, you only need 40. So there is a wide range of products available for you to select from. From my personal experience, the cleaning and hygiene products are easiest to begin with because you are already purchasing those kind of products today anyway. You are free to use any products you prefer to make that goal. As I said before, my presentation uses 100 PV, and that is my strategy. But you don't have to find everyone in your team yourself. It's a team effort. Step 3. I will be building the teams as well, but I need each of you to find a minimum of 4 people who see the power of the system and will commit to doing the same for the benefit of themselves and the charity. After you have 4, whether you found them yourself or I placed them under you, anyone else you find goes to open spaces in your team beneath you. That means you actually will call that person or contact that person that has an open spot and give them to them. The more people we have sharing this idea, the faster the team will grow and the sooner the charity will benefit. Step 4. Donate the kits from the first video as often as you can personally afford. You buy them through the local chapter so they get the point value and earn money. Ask others to donate the kits as well. Seek out successful business people and people with political positions. Encourage them to commit to buying at least 1 kit per month. You can even share these videos with them and get them on the team. This gives the charity long-term stability. Once you achieve manager, this is the 5th step. Donate a minimum of 1 kit per month, plus 1,000 in cash. This will give the charity an enormous amount of money and will grow into having all the kits they could ever need. Plus, you will still have plenty of money left over from your DLC earnings. Of course, I am only one person. I am seeking others who will become leaders in the teams to assist me with guiding the mission. I know there are many phenomenal minds in this organization and many more to come. Share this and the first video with others. Get them on the team. Together, we can build a support system for the charity that will help many people and even put some extra cash into your bank account. Again, I thank you for taking the time to watch. I want you to invite others to see this. Everyone knows people who are looking to make more money and people that are willing to help the charity. You're not alone. Your sponsor and I will be with you as you're learning. You have 100% team support. We're all working towards the same goals, the success of the charity. Your success is the charity's success. There is no hype, there is no pressure, and there is no nonsense. This is just a common sense approach to building a business that everyone can benefit from. The approach is buy the products that you're already using today to benefit your own personal business. Together, we can make this a huge success and benefit so many people across the country. You can contact me personally. Call me or text me at 0995-971-7876. That is a Globe number. Or you can email me at robert@robthemobilementor.com. You can visit the company's website at www.dlcph.com. You can connect with me personally also on Facebook. The Facebook name is Jennifer Meredith. You'll see my beautiful wife's face there. This is our wedding picture. I like to brag on her. Everyone knows our good friend, Brother Jing, our good friend, the Vice Chairman, Brother Ernest, and this is me, and again, my lovely wife, Jenny. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I am personally committed to making this a success for the charity. Let's all work together to make this happen. When you entered your email to view this video, my system automatically sent you an email. Please check your email for that one. If you do not see it in your inbox, please check your spam or junk folder. Then click the appropriate setting on your email to allow it to come into your inbox, telling your system that it is not spam or junk. I will be sharing information with everyone as time goes on, and my system allows me to do it very simply when sending to large numbers of people. Thank you again, and I look forward to working and meeting with you on this very important humanitarian effort. God bless.